Hello to all of you, dear followers of the Scene Psycho channel. When we wake up in the morning, especially on days when we are fresh, we want to do all our work, and in short, we want to be wonderful on that day. And sometimes in less than 1 or 2 hours, all those energies are lost. And we get bored and don't feel like working anymore. All of us have experienced this, but the question is, what happens that this kind of thing happens? What happens in that early day, and what are the things which we should not do which cause our energy to drop? Today, we're going to discuss things that we shouldn't do in the morning and even during the day. Things that make our whole day ruined. This is Scene Psycho channel, and we are here with the theories of relativity and the recommendations of Albert Einstein, James Clear, and Darren Hardy, the author of the book Compound Effect and Atomic Habits, to solve these problems once and for all. Welcome to a new video from the Scene Psycho channel. Let's first familiarize ourselves with two important concepts. It means Einstein's theory of relativity and hidden capacity. Suppose you have a piece of ice whose temperature is minus 20 degrees. You start heating this ice and the temperature of this piece of ice is minus 5 degrees. And in this example, you have changed the temperature of the ice by 15 degrees. That is, from minus 20 degrees to minus 5 degrees. So the question that arises here is, why is the ice still ice? Have you done anything? By the way, we have done something. We have heated up. So what is the result not shown? So now let's heat more and bring the ice to 0 degrees. This is where the ice begins to deform and melt. It means that you see the result only after 20 degrees of temperature change, whereas before there was no change at all. This process of change that happens in the shadow is called the latent capacity. Something that takes root in the soil and over time starts to show results, just like a bamboo tree. The bamboo tree doesn't grow for 4 years and grows up to 25 meters in the last year. Most of the time, it has happened to all of us that we have done something and wanted to make a change and even create a new habit. But I didn't see the results and we quickly withdrew and gave up. And the reason for that is that we have not been as patient as the hidden capacity. This process has been fully explained by James Clear in the book Atomic Habits, which we have summarized here. Now, what's the point? Albert Einstein's theory of relativity says that we never have an absolute thing and everything is defined in relation to others. For example, they say that a person is a good person. How good is it and what is good in your opinion? Or, for example, a person is rich. So, what number is considered rich in your opinion? You see, everyone says something different. If you ask these questions to several people, you will find that everyone gives a different answer, because this is a relative thing. You are never completely happy or completely miserable. These are defined by your definitions of your wants and needs. As great Stoic philosophers like Epicurus and Marcus Aurelius have always said that if you want to be rich, then you should be free of everything. That is, you should reduce your desires and be able to enjoy what you have. Well, we said these things to get to the point of the matter, that is, recommendations and things that should not be done first thing in the morning. So, what should we do in the morning? There are many recommendations that we should pay attention to in the morning, and maybe you have heard them. Like, don't check your phone first thing in the morning, don't take a cold shower, drink lukewarm water, start with energy, don't watch the news, make your bed and stuff like that. But these are not the reasons for that, and we have to find a reason for these works. According to Nietzsche, the one who understands that why behind the reason can handle any how. When you wake up in the morning, do you have a goal? What do you want that day? How much time do you want to spend on it? So here we go to advice number 1. Before continuing the video, I would ask you for a favor. We would be grateful if you give this video a like and subscribe to the Scene Psycho channel if you're a fan of these kinds of videos. This way you can show us your energy and support us. Thank you for always giving us energy with likes and comments. Let's continue the video. The first and most important thing that we should not do at the beginning of the day and even during the day is that you shouldn't think about your goal. What does it mean? They always told us the opposite. They used to say that you should always think about your goals in the mind because you get motivated with them. No, dear friends, if you have understood the hidden capacity and Einstein's law of relativity by now, you know that you shouldn't think about it, because when you only think about the result, you are trying to see only the result. And according to the hidden capacity, you are trying, but may not see the desired result yet. And on the other hand, according to the law of relativity, your expectation and view of life is very raised. And these two factors become your number one enemy. They paralyze you so that you can no longer have a reason to strive during the day. That's why you may wake up very happy and fresh, and after a few hours, they all disappear. If your goal in life is 100 and you are now at step 30, then you should climb 70 steps, while if your goal is 40, you should go up 10 steps, which is easier. Definitely 10 steps. The question that arises here is why we shouldn't work for our life and not enjoy it at the same time. When your goal is 100 and you are now in the 30th step, it is very difficult to admit to your subconscious that you want to reach 100. Forget yellow words and yellow motivations that want you to give reasons and false energy. In this path, there is only one king who has the first and the last word, and that's the human's subconscious. If you have seen Karen Horn's unconscious and psychoanalysis videos, and if you haven't seen them, I definitely recommend that you watch them. It is said there that it doesn't matter what your conscious mind says, because it is your subconscious mind that makes all the decisions in your life. So we should learn with Einstein's law of relativity that we can be happy in life and live in the moment and strive for our future. And by understanding the hidden capacity, let's start to accept the fact that changes take time and improve our lives with the compound effect. There is an old saying that says how to eat an elephant all at once, bite by bite. What Don Hardy also mentions in the book Composite Work is this concept. Changes do not happen overnight, but with small and subtle changes, they will become a big and impressive process. So the most important things that can ruin your day is to think about your goal first, and after that, go to work or university happy and smiling, while you only have to see what you have to do that day. Recommendation number 2. The second thing you shouldn't do is to increase your expectation from that day. If you count too much on one day, anything can ruin it. And because you expected a lot from it, it can ruin not only your whole day, but your whole week. Even if it is something simple and small and stupid. But if this little thing has ruined your expectations, it will cause you to lose focus and even ruin the whole week. Recommendation number 3. The third thing you shouldn't do is to rely on a plan or a daily schedule, because this makes the daily swimming schedule inflexible and everything doesn't go according to plan. Your work may be messed up, and the most important thing is that your nerves are broken, which is the main reason for ruining the day. Just like arriving late to work due to traffic or car breakdown, or even leaving your wallet and many other things. So, we should always have a second backup plan and a plan B that we can implement if our first plan doesn't work. Advice number 4. The fourth thing you shouldn't do is to get stuck in one task. You must have heard Albert Einstein's famous saying that life is like riding a bicycle. So if you want to keep your balance, you have to keep pedaling. Many times at the very beginning of the day, something happens and that annoys us. For example, a very bad car turns in front of you on the road, or you meet a rude person in the subway. Simple things can cause your mind to engage and make you unplanned and nervous. While, as Einstein said, you should ignore and carry on, because if you hesitate, your bike will slow down and may even fall. And this can ruin the rest of your day in a crazy way. And the fifth thing that you shouldn't do at all is that you should not be friends or consult with the people that Bertrand Russell mentions in this video. We can make a video of this and talk to you about it later on. And if you have any ideas about what he had mentioned, please, in the comment section, write for us. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. As always, if you're a fan of our videos, please give this video a like and subscribe to the Scene Psycho channel for more. Thank you, until the next time, bye!